Here's a look at the market, the emini S&P for Friday, August the 5th, 2011 through the eyes of emini day trader. We like to start with the market profiles. So this is yesterday's profile. This is today's. And in the one in the middle there is what occurred overnight. So we had suggested areas of potential resistance in the down auction around 10, and then the next one up around 19. As it turned out, the market hit 19 right on the dot in the overnight session, opened a little bit lower for the regular trading hours, but had a very strong sell-off from that open, moving some 30 points or so, I think, off of the high just in the first hour, and then another 20 points a little bit after that. However, the market did have a pretty good bounce off of those lower prices. As you can see, it did get right back up to in this area and then closed right here. So you got to expect some kind of bargain hunters to come in when the market gets that low. But it really doesn't yet appear that this sell-off is finished. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we have further down move come Monday. The levels, however, that we will be monitoring closely is that 1211 area, 1210, because in that area, yeah, I think if the market can get above that, then it'll test the 19 again, then the next area above that's the 28. However, around 77 is really the support down below, and if that is taken out, then the market is likely to move lower. So, preference is still on the short side for sure. And there's the market profiles from the regular trading hours. As far as our trades were concerned, we had a number of trades today. I think we had 7 or 8 trades triggered. The ones that we actually took, I'll just go over those right here. We had a trade early in the day getting short in here at 90. It did come down, hit our first 2 objectives. Actually, because of the high volatility today, we were only trading 2 contracts. We cut our position size in half. Our next trade here, as the market bounced up a little bit, we got in on that one, and that also hit our first objective, although break even on the second. When the market came up here, we just barely got stopped on it, so that was a little bit unfortunate, but that's kind of how it goes sometimes. We did not take these long trades in here. You can see we had a really nice short trade right here, came up and filled this just beautifully, and then had a very nice sell-off. So we had an exceptionally good profit on that guy as it sold off some 18 points, I think it was, off of there. Actually, even more than that. I think our profit was 18 points, not ticks. So that's, it was a tremendous gain off of that as it came off. We had, after that, we had another couple of short trades in here. They didn't do anything for us. We ended up with break even on them. The market was still quite volatile at that time, and as a result, just came off, hit our first objective, and then turned right around. So break even on that. We had another short trade in here. This one was sort of an optional trade because the market had come off of this low so in such a strong fashion, and we were into the neutral filter at that time. By the way, these trades in here were other trades that were taken if the exit here had been in this area. So that's why these trades were taken only over here. This particular trade here, it was sort of one of those gray area trades, neutral. It worked out fine, but we really didn't take that trade because we were not up against a barrier, and even though the intraday was down, the intraday was neutral, so we didn't take that. We did take a short trade in here. Unfortunately, it didn't do anything for us, and we just had a break even on the trade overall. So it was a very volatile day. I mean, this is one of the heaviest volume days we've seen in a long time. 4.5 million shares were traded. A huge range today of I think it was over 50 points. And that's why we're trading just half position and using a much larger stop, twice what we usually do. So cut the position in half, increase the stop by that reciprocal amount. In other words, doubling it. So that's really what we're looking at here. The first area of support is probably 85 heading into next week, and then 77. On the upside, we're looking at 1210, 1216, and then even 19 and 28. So there's some areas there. If the market can start to find some buying strength, those are areas and targets it could reach up to. But we still think the market is pretty bearish, and we obviously have that preference to trade that side for the time being. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Always enjoy hearing from you. So always have some great questions and so forth. So always appreciate hearing from you. That'll be it for today. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.